Hey, how's it going? I've got Dimitri here, and we're just going to do a demonstration for how we can play classic board games on Google Slides. This template can be found online, and you just got to click on Use Template right beside this video. And once you have it open, you can click on Share, and you can go and invite the students or the staff that you want to play this board game with. So as soon as you include them here and you say Can Edit, that means that they can go ahead and open this file. And how do you find out whether they've opened it? Mr. K, I've already preset this to you. So
Yep.
I will see a icon here that says D, and that would show me that that's Mr. K. And there you go. So now he's joined, and we can get started. But the first thing I want to show you on the board here is you can have multiple games going on. So we've got tic-tac-toe, Connect Four, Chinese checkers and chess. So you can go ahead and organize the different games that you want to have played. And the first game I'm going to challenge Mr. K to is tic-tac-toe. So
Let's
that's
do
on
it.
game board 2. So I'm going to go to game board 2. And when I see that Mr. K's icon here in the bottom left has gone to game board 2, I know that he is there now. So now I know he's there, and we've already added our names.
Well, now I can see the board and I can see you there, but I can't. I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Yeah, well, that's a great question. So what's going to happen is if you want to use Google Meet, you can have the dialogue going on amongst your group of students or staff, and you can hear each other. Unless you have split the screen, having two separate windows or two separate tabs, that's just going to show one of you. So right now, while we're playing, you probably just see the board and the game, and you can hear my voice. So that's ideally the best thing. And as a teacher, you can even click on this tile view at the bottom left corner, and that will show you all the games that are going on. So you can talk and facilitate the conversation with students while they're playing on each individual board. All right. So does that help, Mr. K?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Perfect. Okay, so now that we're both on this page, we're gonna go ahead and play the game. So I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna just drag my piece onto the board, and I'm gonna wait for Mr. K to make his move. He's thinking very hard there.
I am. Here we go.
All right, so he's placed a piece on there, and I'm gonna place mine. Let's say right here. Let's go. And another thing to note is if you run out of pieces, you can go ahead and right click, copy, and you can paste. And what that does is that'll make more pieces for you to put onto your game board. And I usually like to keep them organized here, and then you can drag and drop them.
Paste, paste, paste.
Yep, you can click paste, 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 and that'll work as well. So I'm going to go there and see how Mr. K does.
I'm gonna go right here.
All right, and there we go. The champion. So what you can do is you can have students enter in their score on the scoreboard here so that you can see how many times that teacher or student has won. And just to give you another demonstration, if we wanted to play multiple, yes.
Does the loser have to erase the board?
That'd be a great tradition, yes. So Mr. K, since you've lost, you can go ahead and drag and highlight all the pieces, and then you can click backspace or delete.
Delete.
And that clears the board so then another game can go on. So let's say that we have multiple classes or multiple games of just tic-tac-toe. You don't have to have Connect Four or all these. You can just go ahead and here and put in tic-tac-toe, and you're going to say game board, and then you can put the number there. And so we'll have another group playing. What we'll have to do is we're going to have to go to the slide that the game board is on, the original one. We're going to right-click and click Duplicate. So now we have one where Dimitri is on. That's game board 2. And then another one here, game board 3. We can put here, this is going to be Mr. A versus Miss B. So now you have another game board here so that I can say game board 3 is where Mr. A and Mr. A and Miss B are going to play with each other on that game board there.
What other games do we have?
Yeah, so we got tic-tac-toe, we have Connect Four, we have the classic checkers and chess, but we also have a Chinese checkers with a two-player version here, And another one here that I've created that's good just for your own. So if you wanted to make your own board game as a teacher or students, you can have other students interact and play with each other that way. Snakes and ladders, Monopoly, whatever you like.